Alright, hey guys, so this is Jared. Sorry I've not been making as many videos as I usually do. I've been pretty busy, and yeah. But, as you all know, hopefully, I got the MacBook, it's right here. And I just wanted to give my first impressions of it after the first few days of having it. So, here we go. Alright, let me open it up for you guys. Actually, let me keep it closed first. So if you look at it, it's just a very nice looking laptop. Uh, the first thing that I noticed about it compared to other laptops, sometimes they usually have plastic or some other type of material, but this is aluminum, and it feels really sturdy, like a very sturdy laptop. In terms of scratches, I'm not sure how good or bad it is. I'm pretty sure it can get them fairly easy, I guess you can say, but as long as you keep it somewhat in a safe environment, you shouldn't have to worry about scratches. I don't have an official bag for it yet, but I do have a carrying case for laptops that it's a bit big for this since it's such a small laptop, but it suits me decent for right now, but eventually I'll get a case that fits the MacBook perfectly. Alright, so we're going to go over to the ports. And this is not a review, I'm just going to give a quick overview, not a review yet. Just two USB ports. I wish there were more, but they're not, but it's okay. One Ethernet port and a mini display port, audio, and the lock, Kenson, or something like that, a lock. And then you have your MagSafe power adapter thingy. Alright, so in terms of ports, I like how they're all on the side, not on the back. It makes it easier to access everything. And so yeah, then you have your super drive slot right here. I remember on the older MacBook Pros, they used to have them right here, so I'm happy they stopped doing that. It'd be kind of weird having the CD come out right at you. Then again, I'd probably be like, it's cool. So anyway, you open this laptop, and you see a very glossy display. People have been complaining about it, some people have been complaining about it, saying it's too glossy. They want a matte option too, but I haven't had too many problems with it. I haven't used it in the sun. Clearly it's very glossy right now, but once you turn the screen on, good things happen. The keys, excuse me, the keys are great. I got used to typing on them fairly quickly, and don't have too many complaints. You should always try to wash your hands before using it, because if you have like oily fingers, then it can leave some type of residue. Like, say you were, I don't know, just try to keep your hands clean, or else it'll get your keys pretty dirty. Not dirty as in different colors, just oily look, which is kind of weird. And the best part about the inner usability, I guess you can say, is this large glass trackpad. As you all know, it's one button, and from me being a Windows user before, it was kind of crazy to think that you can use a computer with one large trackpad. I didn't really get the whole right-click thing with Apple, so I was just learning as I went along, and it's fairly easy. All you have to do is use two fingers and click down like that. That's your right-click. So I've never used a Mac, like the older MacBooks and MacBook Pros that had the button down here, so I don't know if it's the same way. You just do that, and that's two, and I don't know, but from what I've used this, it's great. The screen is a magnet for fingerprints and things like that, so when you open it, you have to be very careful to pull it up without smudging the top. Everything else usually stays pretty clean, and I forgot to show this in my unboxing video. I was so excited I realized that I forgot to show it, but they give you a cloth that you can wipe your screen down too, and it's really good for that. So yep, it's a really good cloth. Alright, so I took this laptop out in public yesterday. I took it to the library. I needed to study, and when I usually really need to study, I like to take it far away. Well, not take it, but I usually like to go far away. It helps me concentrate. So I brought the laptop, and my mom brought her laptop, and we kind of used the same study room. And this was really funny. well, it's not too funny, but I just want to get a point across. So we turned on the MacBook and her laptop at the same time. Mine was ready to go, hers was still loading. And eventually, as soon as this turned on, it says, "We located a Wi-Fi network. Would you like us to connect you to it?" Without me pushing anything, I just say yes, and there you go. I'm connected to the internet. With my mom's laptop, you try to get on the internet, it says error, however. You have to go to the network settings, connect, and then it still says error, but it's actually working. So it was very complicated. I mean, it was easy for me, but just the process compared to this and that, this was a lot easier. I typed a document when I got home, and I knew that all you would have to do is plug in the printer, and it should be able to print without any type of software. So it was awesome seeing it up front. It was very, very different. I'm used to installing at least half an hour or more worth of just CDs from the company, so it was very nice not having to install any software. You just plug it in, push print, and it just comes out. It was crazy. So that's just two things that I've noticed up front about how easy Macs are to use compared to Windows. Now I know they're both good for certain things, and I don't want to sound biased, but being a switcher, there's a lot of things that I've noticed that I really like about the MacBook. Alright, so I'm going to turn it on real quickly. And I don't know, I just really like this computer. It's great. I haven't had really any problems with it. One other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was that, say with Windows, if you're running like Sony Vegas Pro and all these other applications or programs, you'll notice that your computer's slowing down, and you kind of figure, okay, I'm running out of RAM. I need to hurry up and just get this closed. Now with the MacBook, I've been using uh, like a lot of different programs, and as a switcher, I don't know. Like, I'm guessing that iMovie would take more uh, RAM space compared to Firefox, of course. But being a switcher, I don't know. It's just you don't. I mean, it can be running out of RAM space, but you wouldn't know. You just keep using stuff until you actually check the preferences. So it's really cool how smooth things run, even when your RAM space is closing out since you have all these programs open. Alright, so I just want to show you guys a few things that I added, and I would like to give a thanks to Aniki for helping me so much. He met me on iChat. Well, he didn't meet me on iChat, but we used the screen sharing thingy for iChat, and he's been helping me get a lot of programs. Like, now I have Microsoft Word, Office for Macs. I really need that. I also have Stacks, so that's pretty cool. And now I have iMovie HD, along with a lot of other stuff. I'm still learning, but I really like the computer. Let's see. Let me open up Dashboard. So here's a few of the widgets I have. Not too many, but yeah. And like I said, this isn't a review. I just wanted to show you guys a few things that I like about the computer. Hopefully I'll have a review in maybe another 2 weeks, because I really want to get to use a computer before I review it. And I won't be reviewing the I won't be reviewing Leopard. I will be reviewing pretty much the outer aspect of it. Anyway, yeah, so I'd like to say thanks to everybody who pretty much gave me great feedback on how great their Macs are, or how, actually, let me find it right now. I got a message from someone like a few days ago, and he was really, really helpful. He gave me a lot of information. Let's see. Here we go. So his name is Goldie449. That's his YouTube name right there. He gave me a ton of tips on different shortcuts for a switcher, so thank you very much. And yeah, so this video is at 9 minutes and 40 seconds, and I need to hurry up and end it. I will be editing this movie, hopefully, right in iMovie HD, or just iMovie, I don't know. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for subscribing. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/JaredFrotwell, and subscribe. I'll see you guys. Bye.